What's happening, guys? This is Speedy Spectrum, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Stadium 2. In the last episode, we defeated both Falkner and Bugsy. And in this video, we're going to fight two more gym leaders, starting with the leader of Goldenrod Gym, Whitney. Yes, the infamous gym leader that everyone who has ever played Generation 2 remembers. Thankfully, she won't be nearly as annoying as she was back then. Nevertheless, we should still be careful because normal types are known for being quite tricky. Still going to stick with the same team, so let's see what happens. Did you beat Bugsy? I don't really like bug Pokemon. We're starting things off with Last Lois, and the trainers in the Goldenrod Gym all like to use normal type Pokemon, so Machamp is going to get a workout here. I will also bring in Starmie and Mewtwo as well for this battle.
Next in line are the members of the Goldenrod Gym. The first out of the gate is the Last Lois.
Alright, what is Lois's first Pokemon going to be? I like the design of this gym. I especially like the stained glass Pokeball in the background. Alright, gonna go for Teddiursa, normal type, holding a PSNCure berry with the moves Cut, Lick, Slash, and Fury Swipes. This should be of little difficulty. One cross chop should be more than enough to take it down.
That struck home.
And thankfully it doesn't have anything like a tract or something really annoying like that. Trust me, we're gonna deal with that song and dance later on.
This battle is intense.
One Pokemon down and two to go. Next up is Poliwag, and a very interestingly colored Poliwag, I must say. Water type, holding a Paralyzed Cure Berry with the moves Surf, Psychic, Blizzard, and Body Slam. Needless to say, I'm going to switch out because I don't approve of that Psychic. We're going to switch Machamp for Mewtwo because it's got Thunderbolt, although Starmie certainly would have worked out just as well. Oh, it went for the Blizzard instead. I honestly thought it would go for Psychic, since I had Machamp out and about. There is no chance that this Poliwag is going to survive a Thunderbolt from a Mewtwo. And indeed it does not survive. So we are just cruising right along in this gym so far.
There's only one Pokemon left.
For Lois's last Pokemon, she has Marill, holding a Mystic Water, obviously a water type, with the moves Surf, Ice Punch, Tail Whip, and Double Edge. Since it's carrying a Mystic Water, that Surf is going to get a boost in strength. But still no match for a Thunderbolt wielded by Mewtwo. So the first battle of the Goldenrod Gym was no challenge whatsoever. Let's see if we can keep this rhythm going. I'm not worried too much about the Pokemon in this gym, namely because Machamp has Cross Chop. Ah, my poor Pokemon. Well, they were adorable. I'll give her that much. But time waits for no man. As such, we must continue on to the next battle. Maybe this one will be more of a challenge. Oh, aren't you cute? A battle? Certainly. Our second opponent is Beauty Rita. And now is where the Attract Marathon begins. You see, all of her Pokemon know Attract. For this reason, I am going to be leading off with Starmie. And I will also bring in Ho-Oh and Mewtwo.
The next opponent is Rita, a real beauty. Let's hope the challenger doesn't fall under the spell of this stunning lady.
And her Pokemon like to use that tactic as well. She starts off with Ponyta, Fire type, holding a Charcoal with the moves Attract, Ember, Stomp, and Agility. Every single Pokemon on her team knows Attract, hence the reason why I selected these three Pokemon. Because they are genderless, Attract will have no effect.
Taken down with one hit.
But if
That was just
the majority of your Pokemon are male, then you might have a hard time with this fight. Thankfully, you are dealing with unevolved Pokemon. Now we've got to deal with this Apom, normal type, holding a Mint Berry with the moves Attract, Swift, Agility, and Fury Swipes. I think I'm gonna keep my Starmie out and about and hit it with a Thunderbolt. It's probably not going to KO it, but it should seriously put a dent in its health. And indeed it does. That was almost half. One more surf should do the trick. Apom isn't the greatest Pokemon in Generation 2. At least it wasn't until it received its evolution in Gen 4. That's when Ambipom really started becoming a great support Pokemon. Alright, that is her second Pokemon down and defeated. We are just cruising through this gym. I know that I've said that before, but come on! Could this possibly be any easier? Alright, well, my question was just answered. Her last Pokemon is Diglett. Ground type, holding a PRZCure berry. Attract, Slash, Growl, and Magnitude. Magnitude's power is random. And judging from its levels from 5 to 10, the higher the level, the stronger Magnitude is. But it won't get a chance to demonstrate that, because once again, we have completely swept the team. So that is the second underling defeated. Doing very well so far. You're strong. I like that. Why, thank you for complimenting me. You're a very pretty lady. Here, how's that for a compliment? And speaking of people who are pretty, at least the descriptor in Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal said her nickname was the incredibly pretty girl. Here we go! Time to take on Whitney. Hi, I am Whitney. Let's get this battle going. Obviously, she uses normal Pokemon, but she also has a grass and a flying type as well. That Dodrio could cause trouble to any fighters that you might have. Nevertheless, I'm going to lead off with Machamp, and just in case that Dodrio shows up, I'm going to bring in Mewtwo. And to cap off our team, let's bring Tyranitar.
The challenger now faces Whitney, Goldenrod's gym leader. The moves doled out by her normal type Pokemon are nothing short of awesome. Let's see if the challenger has what it takes to win.
And right off the bat, she starts out with her signature Pokemon, Miltank. Normal type, holding a PRZCure berry with the moves Bide, Stomp, Rollout, and Earthquake. Miltank's Rollout, possibly one of the most infamous attacks in the entire game. As far as boss fights are concerned, that is.
The hit lands right off.
Thankfully, I have the advantage of Cross Chop.
Drilled a weakness.
Oh, but it didn't KO it. Well, Miltank does have impressive defenses, but honestly, I thought Machamp's attack would have been enough to get rid of it, but apparently not.
What's next?
That Earthquake didn't deal much damage to Machamp, or whatever the heck this thing is. I don't care! Miltank goes down!
Going down.
I wonder how many Miltanks we've fought up until this point, because quite a few trainers have used them.
Oh, it's
And she's now got her Dodrio out on the field, so I'm going to have to switch. Dodrio is a normal and flying type. It's holding a Burnt Berry, and it's got Drill Peck, Tri-Attack, Sleep Talk, and Fury Attack. I have no idea why this thing has Sleep Talk. I guess it's a little extra protection should you try and put it to sleep, but it doesn't make any sense. There's no chance that Dodrio is going to survive Mewtwo's Thunderbolt. I've used Dodrio before, and as fast and powerful as it is, it can't take a hit worth beans. Case in point. That's 2 of her Pokemon down, and if my calculations are correct, the 3rd Pokemon is going to meet the same fate. Alright, we've got Gloom. Grass and Poison type, holding a Bitter Berry, Solar Beam, Giga Drain, Petal Dance, and Sludge Bomb. Let's hit it with the Psychic. I know I'm faster than it, I just want to get rid of it before it can poison me with Sludge Bomb. And just look at the expression on those eyes. Such a rare sight. It's kind of unnerving when you really think about it. But that is it for the Goldenrod Gym. Turned out to be just as easy as the first 2. Oh, Whitney looks like she's about to cry. And yes, she does cry, calling us mean. Well, that's what she did in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, so I can't really say that I'm surprised. With Whitney defeated, it is time for us to move on to gym number 4, the Ecruteak Gym, headed by Morty. And just like Whitney, he also has 2 underlings. So let's get this party started, or continuing the party from where what left off last time. You know the drill, same team, same objective, defeat the gym leader. Our first opponent in Ecruteak Gym is going to be someone, I can see her future, even though her eyes are shut. This is Medium Holly. This is a pretty easy team overall. I think Tyranitar should be able to handle it, but we'll bring Machamp and Marowak. I am using a Machamp, not a Machamp. Get it right, Adam.
The challenger has advanced about halfway through the gym leader castle. Next up are the members of Ecruteak Gym. First, the medium, Holly.
This gym has an unnerving atmosphere, I must say. The top half is shrouded in darkness, which makes sense because Morty is a ghost Pokemon specialist. But we're not fighting a ghost Pokemon now. Instead, we are fighting an unknown. Psychic type, holding a Paralyzed Cure Berry. Its only attack is Hidden Power. If you can't defeat an unknown, I feel sorry for you. And I pity you. You and your family. Can you say overkill? On an unrelated note, that unknown was the letter G, I believe. Wait, no, it was a B. Never mind. I can't even tell the difference between my unknown variants. Second up is Nidorina. It is a poison type holding a poison barb with the moves Tackle, Fury Swipes, Double Kick, and Poison Sting. A pretty easy moveset to deal with overall. Of course, you do run the risk of getting poisoned by Poison Sting, but its power is rather pathetic, and its defenses are not that great, and yet it somehow survived my earthquake.
A light hit.
Well, no matter. Let's hit it with a crunch and be done with it. I'm having a really easy time in this gym leader castle, but I think the future battles are going to prove much more formidable.
This has turned into a
Pokemon number 3 is going to be Hoot Hoot. Normal flying type, holding a Poison Cure Berry with the moves Pep, Growl, Foresight, and Confusion. The only noteworthy move it has is Foresight, which will allow it to hit ghost Pokemon with its normal and fighting type attacks. Although Hoot Hoot can't use fighting attacks. In fact, it doesn't have a normal type attack, so Foresight is largely irrelevant.
Pokemon. And there goes the battle.
Alright, first battle in Ecruteak Gym. Easy peasy, pretty much textbook. Oh, I'm shattered. Funny, I'm feeling solid as a rock. On to the next trainer battle. Yes, indeed, it is another Sage. Greetings, how good of you to come. Shall we get started? Yes, let us get started, Sage Tai. Now we're finally going to see some ghost Pokemon here. Let's lead off with Mewtwo, and we'll bring Ho-Oh and Tyranitar with us as backup.
The next opponent is Tai, a Sage. Will the challenger have the willpower to prevail over a foe when he wants enlightenment from Pokemon battle?
Alright, he's gonna lead off with Golbat. Poison Flying type, holding a Mint Berry, with the moves Mean Look, Toxic, Swift, and Wing Attack. Yes indeed, just like the last Sage, we have to deal with more fun from Mean Look.
A Psychic Blast!
You know what that means, it's going to be an all-out assault. Thankfully, this dude doesn't use the Perish Trapping strategy like the last one did. And his Pokemon are much easier to take out since they aren't fully evolved.
Oh, it's Smoochum!
Our next opponent is going to be Smoochum, Ice Psychic type, holding a PRZCure berry, armed with the moves Mean Look, Lick, Blizzard, and Perish Song. Of course, I say this now because I forgot his Smoochum had Perish Song. I'm not really too worried about it because Smoochum is a baby Pokemon. It's very easily defeated. Come on, trap me. I double dare you. No, you are going to go for the Perish Song.
Oh no, Perish Song! Both Pokemon
That sound is creepy. Creepy with a capital C. Smoochum will be no match for Ho-Oh's Sacred Fire, so that's going to be our best weapon for the occasion. And now that I think about it, his Misdreavus has Perish Song as well. So forget what I said over the course of the last 30 seconds. He does use the Perish Trapping ability, though not all of his Pokemon use it. Alright, last up is Ghastly, Ghost Poison type, holding a Mint Berry with the moves Beam Look, Toxic, Swift, and Wing Attack. I want to see if Sacred Fire does have the power to KO Ghastly. It should.
Oh, what's this?
Well, if it's not Mean Looking Perish Song, it's Mean Looking Toxic. That's a general rule in fighting these guys.
And there goes the battle.
Still a fairly simple fight. Not one of my Pokemon have been put even remotely in danger. I must meditate over this. No, you must get better Pokemon and use better strategies. Although I will give you credit, the Perish Trapping strategy isn't a bad one to use. It's just a kamikaze strategy at best. We've defeated 3 gym leaders, time to make it 4. Whether you choose to believe or not, mystic power does exist. He said the exact same thing in the Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Time to deal with Morty. For this battle, I'm going to lead off with Tyranitar, just in case he decides to use his Gengar. Although Rock Slide will do well against Noctowl. And Fire Blast should burn Ariados to a crisp. I will bring in Mewtwo and Starmie as backup.
Here we are, the battle against Ecruteak's gym leader, Morty. Will the challenger be able to advance in the face of persistent attacks by his Ghost-type Pokemon?
Well, since he only has one Ghost Pokemon, he uses a slew of other types as well. Case in point, Noctowl. Normal Flying type, holding a PSNCure berry. Fly, Confusion, Takedown, and Foresight. This Noctowl is no threat to Tyranitar, so one Rock Slide or maybe two. I think it's going to be two Rock Slides.
It's super effective.
Maybe not!
It went
Okay.
down as soon as the
I keep
battle
forgetting
started.
Tyranitar is a Rock type, not a Ground type.
Will this turn
It
into
looks like a Ground
one-sided
type,
battle?
but for some reason it's part Rock.
Oh, it's
Alright, now we've got Sudowoodo to deal with, which is a Rock type, holding a berry with the moves Low Kick, Strength, Earthquake, and Rock Slide. I am worried about that Low Kick. It deals more damage the heavy the opponent is. So if this Earthquake doesn't get rid of it, then I could be taking some heavy damage. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh no, it goes for Earthquake instead. Well, I'm fairly certain I can tank one of these. And indeed I can.
It used its held item to restore.
Oh wow, you restored a whopping 10 hit points with your held berry. I am legitimately worried. Psych! This Earthquake is going to kill you. And down it goes. He's starting to get a little frustrated, and I have to say I can't blame him. Will the Gengar appear? Yes, it does. Gengar is a Ghost and Poison type. It's holding a Bitter Berry, and it has Psychic, Fire Punch, Nightshade, and Shadow Ball. A pretty interesting moveset, but Tyranitar completely resists it, with the exception of Nightshade, which deals damage equal to the opponent's level. Wasn't quite enough to knock it out, but one more crunch should do the job. I know I can tank another Nightshade, and I'm going to fire right back with a crunch. There goes the Gengar, done like dinner. Well, this was really, really easy. Just as easy as the first two battles. I gotta say, for being the toughest trainers in the game, the gym leaders are proving to be pushovers. I lost. I will have to increase my training. That's always a good idea. For now, we've cleared the Ecruteak Gym, and we have climbed halfway up the Gym Leader Castle. Next time on Let's Play Pokémon Stadium 2, we are going to continue our progression through the Gym Leader Castle.